So, we're gonna be doing some Banjo-Kazooie any percent on Nintendo 64. Unfortunately, Xbox didn't win, but I have some commentators with me, so.
I'm dingoslayer.
And DeDeLux.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So we're just gonna go right into it, so I guess I'll just count down. So, 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, good luck.
Good luck. Have a great run.
All right. So the goal of this run is to collect 810 notes to unlock that final note door. And that note door is not skippable, so we can't really do anything about it, unfortunately. But jiggies are kind of a suggestion in this game. And yeah, maybe you guys want to kind of explain how many jiggies and what we're going to be doing?
Yeah, so the game has like 100 jiggies, and we're grabbing 1 jiggy. So you don't really need the main collectible in this game, which is really cool. And we kind of focus on notes, like TSR was saying, because you need 810 to get past the final note door. There's 900 total.
Yep. And it was kind of recently that we changed the route to be 1 jiggy. Oh, crap, okay. I missed bottle skip, but you can skip bottles there, and it saves like 2 seconds, but it's not that big of a deal. All right, into Grunty's lair we go.
Yeah, this route's so cool though, because like, if you know this game, jiggies open the levels. So if we only need 1 jiggy, we're gonna probably use it to open the first level, which means we're gonna basically find a glitch into every single level in this game.
Yep, and this is our only dance, so savor it. All right. Now we just have to open Mumbos, and this will be the only level that we're gonna be opening in the entire run. No other levels will be opened. So that's very different from your, traditional 100% speed run. In 100%, you definitely do a lot of skips, but you're definitely not like, skipping all the levels, opening them. Yep. All right, now we're gonna head into Mumbo's Mountain, and also we should probably talk about FFM. Do you guys want to talk about that?
Yeah, do you want to talk about it?
Yes, sir. Before the run, there was a glitch in Furnace Fun, everybody's probably favorite area of the game, the quiz show, where basically if you can avoid a death square, get all the moves from a previous file, and start with that previous file moveset once you enter Mumbo's Mountain.
Yeah, it's a pretty powerful glitch, and we're gonna be, in some routes we actually learn specific moves for the consumables, but in this, we actually have all the moves learned currently in the entire game, so.
Yeah, it's kind of just like New Game Plus.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
so cool. It like way changes the routing and levels.
It's a cheater glitch, though, not gonna lie.
Cheater glitch, yeah.
Yeah.
Should have done no FFM.
All right, and yeah, we're just like skipping all the jiggies in Mumbo's Mountain. It's pretty crazy, because yeah, these are like very fast to get as well, so. Definitely. And all right, so we're going to be doing Termite Skip. So this only works on the 1.0 version of the game. Oh, crap. And we failed it. Cannot believe I just failed Termite Skip at GDQ. That's crazy.
You're looking at the hardest glitch in the run right now.
Yeah, this is like the easiest glitch in the run. Yeah, I don't know. All right.
Yeah, but that's cool. That abuses slope timers. So Banjo has this circular shadow under him, and there's certain slopes that Banjo will slide down if he's not in Talent Trot, or even like those ones, he'll slide down in Talent Trot. But you have just under a second to like get his shadow off of the slope and then back on, and it resets that timer.
I'm gonna accidentally do the Xbox route a lot, so I just did it there, but I'm supposed to get that token, so.
Yeah, no, shout outs to TSR, like actually having to practice 2 completely different runs on 2 different consoles.
On 2
for this event.
different controllers as well.
Yeah.
Like.
2 different controllers, like so goated.
All right. So now we're just almost done with Mumbos, though. And we're just going to be getting these water notes and then heading out. Get all our 100 notes in here. We definitely will not be getting all 100 notes in other levels, though. We're going to be, we only need 810, so we can kind of savor some notes. All right. And yeah, that's the only Ginger you're going to hear, by the way, so I savored that as well.
The blue Jinjo power up for Jinjonator.
All right, so we're about to do our first level early, so Treasure Trove Cove early. And this one's like pretty easy to explain. You're basically just clipping through a cannon with lag. And yeah, this only works on N64, so it's an exclusive trick. That saves 2 jiggies, so we're trying to beat the game with only 1 jiggy, so.
This is one of my favorite tricks.
I hate this trick. I hate it.
It's fun to do. It's really hard to learn, though.
Yeah, definitely.
Both of those are very true facts.
We'll see how this goes.
Yeah, you'll see in a second, but basically you'll clip out of bounds, and there's like a really small section of like the water plane that extends below the ground, and he'll have to get into the swim motion.
Uh-oh, I'm stuck.
Right.
Uh-oh, there. All right, we clipped through, but kind of got stuck there.
All right, in the water, under the water.
Oh, this might not work. No, that's not gonna work.
A little too low there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the water ends right around the loading zone there, so you kind of have to flutter and then like flutter in the loading zone or like beak bust, and it kind of raises your height a little bit, and it gets you into the loading zone.
Yeah, it's really tricky. Like, I don't know, watching it, it kind of looks like a fluid motion, but doing it is, you got to be at like the perfect Y coordinate.
And you have to be careful swimming there too, because you can also fall out of bounds.
Yeah. Oh, all right. Second try's not bad.
This level has really cool movement.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna do a damage boost here. Yeah, just to get down a little bit more, and so we don't have to deal with that guy. And then, yeah, I think it would be kind of a good time for some donations. So, if you have any, that'd be great.
Absolutely. We have a donation from Gruntilda, giving $50 to Doctors Without Borders. The bear and bird are moving fast, but know this pace you're on won't last. No matter whether cart or disc, your lives will always be at risk. I'll stop you with my rocket broom, and magic spells will seal your doom. So just give up, get out of my hair, or I'll eject you from my lair. Well done.
Well done.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. I'm coming for you, Grunty, though. I'm coming for you. That's the goal of this run, is defeat her.
Time for any more?
Yeah, sure, you can do another.
All right. Banjo Freaks at 64 with $50 to Doctors Without Borders. Best of luck on your run, TSR. BK runners and modders alike are cheering you on. Abuse some slopes to save some frames.
Thank you, Banjo
yeah.
Freak. Thank you so much. All right, and we're just gonna get these notes, and then we're gonna do kind of like some strange movement into the ship here.
So yeah, one thing he has to be conscious of is normally you learn like eggs and you learn feathers from bottles.
Oh, wow.
That was a goofy camera glitch. But since we're not talking to bottles, we actually start with like 0 eggs, 0 feathers, and he normally gives you a bunch. Like he fills like half your inventory. So collectible management is definitely a part of this run too. He's got to be conscious of.
Yeah, I did not need that goal. I don't know why I got that. Again, Xbox route again.
Get rich.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna get these feathers and then kind of do a complicated beak bomb, because since we, have beak bomb now. Usually learn this in Freezy Peak, so I'm just gonna kind of be safe here. Okay. Oh, don't skip that note. All right, and then kind of some scary movement here. Oh no. We're gonna be doing a big jump here.
And you definitely don't want to die in this game because in N64, your notes don't save. So if like you need to finish a level with 75 notes and you die with 72, you got to recollect 75 notes.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, on Xbox, that's different. You can, die and then the notes will stay there, which is really nice. But, oh wow, did I just do a frame perfect damage cancel?
You did, that was crazy.
That was crazy. Yeah, frame perfects.
See a lot of frame perfects later.
Yeah, this run's got quite a few.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of float precise tricks for any of the computer scientists out there.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy though, this route, like since you're not getting jiggies, you just fly through every level and it only metaphorically and literally gets crazier.
Oh, get that note. There we go. Very laggy here, gotta turn the camera. This game's very laggy. But it's not as laggy as Tui. Tui's very laggy. Tui, yeah. Let's go. All right, come on. What are you doing, Crab? Okay, there we go. Oh, I didn't mean to get that. That's fine. All right. That actually kind of helps with Nipper Skip, though, so.
Yeah, so throughout like each level too, because like you definitely don't want to die early, but you want to be doing health management so that when you death warp, you're kind of just at like 1 or 2 HP at the end of the level, so it's really fast. And yeah, optimizing that, it's like a risk and reward kind of thing at a marathon like this.
So this is a pretty cool glitch here. You can just jump into Nipper's face, and he'll hit you like once, but you can keep pecking him, and then just kill him like immediately.
Yep, very, very cool. Fast trick. All right, I gotta take damage twice here, unfortunately, but... All right, kill me. All right, there you go. All right.
All right, so I guess we're going to Clanker's Cavern next, right?
I don't know about that, no. I kind of like Bubble Swamp better, so let's go there instead. I think it's better anyway, so. Better level. Clankers is kind of eh. All right. And so, yeah. And by the way, we're supposed to get 99 notes in there, so don't worry about that. There's a very slow one that we skip. All right. And
yeah,
then,
so coming up is a bit clip, which is, there's going to be 3 of these in the run, and they are crazy. Like he was saying earlier, floating point precise, or if Banjo moves like X amount of units when you hold the stick, it's basically 0.00001 like of a unit. It's crazy. You got to get to a specific spot where the floor triangles meet, and there's like right where they all meet, there's a spot you can like get through the ground. So we'll kind of let him focus for the first half of this.
all right. All right, frame in. That's
Nice.
good.
So right there, he's doing punch cancels. You hit B and then A on the following frame, and it just like barely moves his position. And we're just micromanaging our angle, and we're micromanaging just like our movement to get an exact facing angle, exact position angle, and then he's gonna do a final bear punch into a beak bust and get through the ground, which we're about to see.
Come on. I've been sucking at this lately.
Let's
There we go.
freaking go, yeah!
All right. Very nice. And so, yeah, we don't have to open up BGS, and we go straight into the level. Okay.
Yeah, level doors are just a suggestion in this game.
Yeah, definitely. Except for Mumbo's Mountain. For some reason, it's just impenetrable, so.
Mumbo's just built different.
Yeah. Yeah, this would be a good time for some donations, though.
Ekom bokum. I mean, no problem. Ad129 with $15. Hi, Ad again, this time on Back Couch. Good luck, Storm, my Banjo-Kazooie comms buddy. We don't talk about the Preventathon run, Mo. Anyways, good luck and have fun with bit clips. And so you did.
Yeah, thank you so much, Ad. Hopefully, we'll get more of them first try, but we'll see.
Gary with a bit of an axe to grind, but a very generous $50 donation. I'm sick of the N64 slander. It's the superior console. I was obligated to read that. It's in the donation.
Oh, dang, okay. Xbox is cool, though. I'm sorry, it's cool.
Tech Noir sends in $5. Congrats on reaching GDQ. We're all so proud of you, TSR.
Thank you so much.
$100 from Tolki. Hello from Finland. Have to donate during Banjo-Kazooie. Good luck to all runners, and thank you to all people involved in arranging another great week of wonderful runs. And Heartwolf with another fun rhyme. With $25, they say, the bear and bird we love to see from years long past of childhood glee.
Aww.
Simply put, and very true.
Very true. All right, we're gonna be doing kind of a trick here to get, just not break these huts because they have shock spring pads we can use. So we're just kind of gonna do that and skip having to break those, which is very cool.
That's a glitch you could do at home, or
Yeah.
a skip.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of the stuff in this run you can definitely not do at home. Like, it's float perfect, 100,000th of a unit precise. That's how I got into BGS early, so very, very, very precise stuff. All right.
Yeah, and so the reason we run around in Talontrot all the time is just because it gives you like a higher base speed, and then when you're jumping around and Kazooie's all like, woo, woo, it's like you're going even faster.
Yeah,
So
yeah, definitely.
you speedrun this game enough, and the roos just like get ingrained in your brain. You don't even hear them anymore.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, we're just kind of using waiting boots here to get these notes. Obviously, we learned waiting boots through our Furnace Fun Moves glitch, so we, don't have to learn them in the run. But yeah, other than that, I guess we could kind of talk about like the next glitch upcoming, our next early, and like how that works.
Yeah, no, that's gonna be Freeze Easy Peak early, and that one's really cool. It's like, I don't know, it abuses having Beak Bomb before Freeze Easy Peak, even though you learn Beak Bomb in Freeze Easy Peak. And when you're kind of like performing it, I can explain how it works.
Yeah, we're pretty much just like kind of wrapping up the notes here. Not very interesting stuff. Kind of using Mumbo's hut there to get up on top of here, and then we're gonna be collecting these. I'm gonna get this as a backup just in case.
Quick question, DeDeLux. Is Freeze Easy Peak early one of those tricks where getting it first try like might be in question?
It could be in question, yeah.
Okay, chat.
It's a very random thing to choke.
Yeah.
If TSR gets that first try, I want you to donate $10. That's the challenge.
Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah. I'm gonna fail it though on accident. It's gonna be. Oh.
You know what?
And that means we all donate $10.
Yeah, if you fail it, I'll donate $10.
Yeah, there you go. All right. Now we just have to head to Freeze Easy Peak. Usually, you need to open it. It's in the back over there. But yeah, we're not opening it because it's slow. So yeah, now we're just gonna be heading down there. Yeah, do we kind of want to go over like the history of this run? I don't know. It used to be 6 jiggies, or it used to be 31, then 6 jiggies, and then 1 jiggies. But yeah, you guys want to say anything about that?
Big Clips broke this route really hard.
Open, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Because like before, you had to open Mad Monster Mansion and Click Lockwood, and those were like 10 and 15 each. So I mean, just saving 25 jiggies plus 6 jiggies for Clinker's Cavern is just it's so good.
Yeah, no, this is actually like the first time any percent's been shown at GDQ in, I think you said like 11 years. And it's just because most people, when they think of this game, it's like a collectathon, and the difference between any percent and 100% casually is like 6 jiggies and 90 notes. So a lot of people, this is like the first game that they'll 100%. And that shows on like the speedrun boards. It's so popular. But seeing any percent is so cool, and seeing how it's like changed, like when Big Clips got found, it's just like, I don't know. It's just such an interesting route. A lot of rich history and just not a lot of like runs on the board for it.
And so this is, Freeze Easy Peak early right here. So you get the flight. You could come on over to this ramp right here. Kind of bounce, find the right angle, and Beak Bomb, you can go out of bounds. And then Beak Bomb over to the loading zone.
Yeah, when there's like a slope meeting flat ground, there's kind of like first try.
There it is, Chad. You know what to do.
Yeah, there's like a little opening that his Beak Bomb gets enough speed to go through, and him and Kazooie will just fly right through.
And hey, while you're at it, why not put that $10 towards the good ending in Avowed, which just saw a big jump thanks to a $1,000 donation from Chansey. Super excited for SGDQ this year. So many cool games and showcases. Excited to see Beat Saber again this year. Hype! That's $1,000 worth of hype, right?
Hopefully, yeah. But yeah, I guess this run is just about collecting notes a lot, and then we kind of go into levels earlies. But yeah, we're gonna be getting a few more feathers here for a Beak Bomb that we're gonna be doing up here, and then this will probably be the last time we're gonna be flying in the run until the final fight. So that's kind of cool, because you do have to fly a lot in this game. Here, let's see.
This is such a cool Beak Bomb.
And right on there, so on top of that hat.
Yeah, so a lot of people think oh, well, what are some really big time saves that this route can have? And people usually go to 8-10 note door skip, being the biggest thing that would crack this game open, which is super true. That would make it a 20-minute run.
Yeah, definitely.
But there's also pumpkin switch skip, which we don't have I don't think there's even a Taz way to skip that yet. So that's why we're having to get so many Mumbo tokens, because kind of like the middle point in the run. You have to become the pumpkin to raise the water level in Grunty's lair, and it gives you access to the later part of the game. And just somehow with everything this game has, we do not have a glitch to skip that yet.
Well, on the Xbox version, we do.
True, yeah. That would have been seen today.
Yeah, that would have been seen, but yeah, unfortunately, N64. Xbox hype, let's go.
I guess you're just gonna have to follow TSR storms and watch runs from there.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Yeah, I often run just any percent for Xbox and Nintendo 64. And they're pretty different, and I think they're really cool. And yeah. Yeah, we're about to get our final notes here, and then we're going to be doing kind of a scary water damage boost thing. I don't really know what to call it, but I guess that's it. But usually, I think you're supposed to get these as like the walrus transformation, but we're just going to get them as Banjo because we're cool. So
yeah, this is a great example of like scary health management. And even there, that little tiny mistake is like could have been costly.
Yeah, I might have to deal with the Sir Slush here.
No, I think you got this.
Nah, it's...
Think. Oh, no.
All right, you guys are going to see something really, really cool.
Break your minds.
Fun Banjo-Kazooie fact.
Yeah, you can do that.
How many of you knew that you could do that? I didn't until I ran this.
Same. You can actually like infinitely farm honeycombs too, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, it's super sick. I love showing that off because it kind of blows people's minds and they're like, what? You can do that? That's crazy. Yeah.
So then right here, he does not have to become the walrus, but he'll death warp into Mumbo's text box just so we don't have to read his text box in a future level.
Yep.
Saves a few seconds.
All right, that's FP or freeze.
Yeah.
So
go through the suggestion door.
Yep, the suggestion door. Yep, definitely. And we're about to enter Mad Monster Mansion. I think you're supposed to enter Gobi's Valley after Freezy Peak, but we're gonna be skipping right past the puzzle for that. And we're gonna be doing another bit clip, float perfect precise trick here. And but we have to break the gate first for the pumpkin because the pumpkin can't break the gate, unfortunately. He's a little bit too small and he doesn't have enough power, so we gotta do it as Banjo and Kazooie. All right.
Yeah, this was the first bit clip that ever found like an RTA setup, so it's pretty nostalgic.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. Also like one of the easier bit clips too. But I'm gonna fail at watch.
Oh, the swag jump.
Yeah, the swag jump. You can do kind of a jump there to get up here into this out of bounds area.
Roofs are a suggestion.
Yeah,
Grunty just needs a new
right
like construction team.
Yeah, definitely, like way too broken.
Clean early frame. This is the faster frame. I was about to say setup from heaven, dude. Yeah, and right there's a great example too. Like if you mess up a twirly, he did this like backup pause strat. I don't even understand how it works, but like there are a lot of like safety strats for if you mess things up during a bit clip too.
Dude, I cannot get this final punch canceled for the life of me. Come on.
Banjo hop simulator.
Hold on. Thank
nice.
You. What is my problem with that? That's like ridiculous. Okay. That's not even that hard, so.
But it's scary though, if you do it like even 2 frames, then the whole setup's ruined and you gotta like restart. So it's definitely worth, especially in a marathon, like taking that safe.
Yeah, definitely.
It's the coolest level now, in my opinion.
Very cool level.
Very swag theme.
Yeah, this would be a good time for some donations though.
Happy to do it for you. Trogdor sends in $10 to Doctors Without Borders. Hello everyone at GDQ. Banjo-Kazooie is one of the best games ever made. Watching Banjo speedruns on GDQ inspired me to learn to run it myself. Good luck on the run and shout out to all the staff and viewers as well for making an amazing speedrun community. Conrad with $25 to MSF, excited to see Banjo-Kazooie at GDQ, especially the final boss fight. I recently played the game with my godsons and I have no idea how I managed to beat Grunty without quick saves back in the day. That fight is so tough, less than 3 from Germany. And $10 from MoxieCat. Ekom bokum.
Ekum bokum indeed. We have to collect 45 of those things, unfortunately. But yeah, like pretty much like not a lot going on right now, but just kind of collecting notes. Again, this is the any percent, how any percent goes. But
yeah, that's the thing with like platformers is sometimes like the time saves are very, very hard to notice unless you know the game. But there's just like micro things he's doing all through his movement that just like over the course of a run saves minutes.
Yeah, I imagine that's especially true on the N64 where you're also optimizing for like lag in some areas. You're trying to keep the number of things spawning onto the screen down to keep things more consistent.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah. Just wanted to let everybody know as well that we just passed $6,000 raised for the Get the Good Ending incentive for Avowed. You have about 2.5 more hours because that does close during that run. The pace is good, but don't forget to donate if you are able at gdq.gg/donate or use the Twitch charity extension just under the stream itself in your browser if you're on a laptop or desktop.
Very nice. All right, we're gonna like use our iframes there to collect that Mumbo token. It's pretty cool. But yeah, now just kind of going around Napper. We don't really need to, you know, interact with them. So we're gonna try not to kind of touch the floor here because or a cutscene will happen and it happens. Dang it, that's fine. That's kind of bad if you were routing that Jiggy in, but yeah, if you're not, like it's just completely fine. Skip that cutscene.
Floorboard.
Yeah, yeah.
This part's cool. You like.
Oh, okay.
Oh, never mind. But you like.
I don't think I've ever done that.
Days.
Yep. There we go. Yeah, I'm trying to avoid these ghosts. Oh, they're gonna be annoying today, aren't they? Let's see.
Yeah, these Teehees troll. Are they like RNG, like the way they move?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's all RNG. So you can just have like a really bad location where they are, and yeah, it's just so bad.
Yeah.
I hate that.
But that's really cool. He jumped off the beehive to go over the maze again after like collecting all the notes, and that skips having to go around and break the gate. Mm-hmm. You can also though, you can like backflip and then have a Teehee hit you at like the peak of your backflip, and then you also go over the gate. But that is not economical for a speedrun.
Yeah, not at all. And now we're going to be transforming into the pumpkin, one of 2 transformations that we need to use to beat the game.
We have like a 10% chance, I think, to get a wishy-washy transformation, which did not happen.
No.
But sometimes Mumbo will be like, oopsies, I made you a washing machine.
We got one more attempt at that, but hopefully it happens because I think it's pretty funny and be great at a marathon. But it loses you like 10 seconds or something. It's pretty annoying when it happens. It happens more in Hundo because, you know, you're transforming more, so. But 80% only 2 transformations, so.
I'd put money on Pumpkin Banjo being the cutest transformation.
I agree.
I hate the pumpkin.
Bro, no!
I don't like him, but he's in the
I'm
way.
getting off comms right now.
No, but we need to find a way to skip this guy. He's too slow. He just jumps around, you know, like he's not that cool. Come on.
That is kind of the thing with most of the transformations in the first game too. They have like the same coded movement basically.
Yeah.
It's just like minor differences. And then you have the final one's the bee, and the bee is just like a completely different character.
Yeah, true. And we're going to be, you know, using that, you know, brokenness to our advantage in a bit. So definitely stay tuned for that.
Yeah, I frame through the whip crack to get that Mumbo token. That saves you having to like kill at his BK.
Also kind of jumping around the gate so that we can get over to the well.
Yeah, this part's cool. You're not supposed to walk on here. You take damage when you're Banjo.
Yeah. And then jump down here. Okay, I made it. I thought I wasn't going to make it. And then get this gold feather. Yeah, gold feathers are very, very tight in this run. Definitely very, very tight.
This section right here on 1 health is very scary.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm like at way too much HP right now though, yeah, so.
Yeah, if you're doing these runs at home, you're gonna be most of the time at 1 HP here, but for a marathon, it's not worth risking. And that's Mansion.
Mad Monster Mansion.
So this is like the most auto-scroller part of the run, though. You're
Yeah,
the
like,
pumpkin, you do
This
some
is
stuff.
donation reader heaven, so.
100%,
Yeah,
yes.
so Yeah, please read any donations if you have any.
I heard the magic words. I'm here for you. Wanted to thank everyone for getting in on that $10 free ZZ. Bubble Roxy paying the $10 free ZZ fee. Schnork sending in $10 to MSF. Free ZZ Peaks skipped just now. Grunty wonders why and how. Excited Scree sending in $10. First try, let's heckin' go. And Code Alpha with their $10. Congrats on first try skip.
Awesome, thank you so much. Yeah, these can lose a ton of time if you fail them, so I'm glad it's going well so far. We still have a couple more to do, but yeah.
Yeah. That's that water switch earlier that if we were able to skip doing this, we'd save this entire section wouldn't be in the run. And
Yeah.
we'd have like different routing capabilities too.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Because then you could probably go into Mansion as a different transformation, or I guess I don't think I don't think we need to like spoil it or anything, but I keep getting hit by this guy. Come on. That guy's annoying. But yeah, like literally it's just like use the pumpkin to open that and then come down here. It's just so dumb. I wish we could skip it.
If Banjo had a way to get on top of like the very top of the obelisk that is like the level entrance to Mad Monster Mansion, he'd be able to clip through that and we'd skip the entire bit clip to get to Mad Monster Mansion early, but
Yeah.
there's no way for regular Banjo to do that as a bear.
Yeah, unfortunate. Also, just using this detransformation zone to, turn back into Banjo-Kazooie. The good characters, yeah.
Mumbo magic not working lair.
Nope. All right. Now we gotta hit the second water switch so we have access to the Click Clock Wood lobby. But yeah, we have enough notes now to open this 450 note door. It's routed very well where we can just like open these instead of like skipping them, because we used to have to skip 450 note door, but after Mad Monster Mansion really was found, no longer had to do that. So that was really nice.
That's pretty nice. You skip it the same way you basically do FP early. You fly out of bounds, fly up, go through the load zone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. All right, and then we're just gonna kind of go up here and then use this. What is this called? I don't even know. It's the pole to like jump onto the switch area early.
Yeah, and so we're heading to the Click Clock Wood area now. But astute viewers might realize we don't even have like 500 notes yet. You need 640 notes to get to that area. So how are we gonna do that?
Yeah, how are we gonna do that? I don't know. It might just work out. We'll just see.
Bro might have a glitch.
If you ask nicely, the door might open itself, so you never know. Yeah, we're just gonna be swimming up here, and if it wasn't obvious, we're gonna be doing a skip to go around the 640 note door. And we poop 2 eggs here, and then I think that's like the last 2 eggs we need in the run, except for Grunty fight, so that's pretty nice. All right, now we're gonna do 640 note door skip. All you do here is just build up a ton of speed in Talon Trot on this ledge. You clip through, and then you can go right around the door and into the loading zone. Very easy skip, probably one of the easiest skips of the run. All right, now for probably one of the most scariest tricks in the entire run. I'm way too far.
You were so forward for that. Nice camera, too.
What is the camera doing? Okay, hold on.
Yeah, this is a cool little backflip called leaf jump, and you just like, you skip going to the right and doing some of the like casual jumps over there, and you just do 2 backflips here. But yeah, this is the last bit clip in the run, and it is scary.
Well, second to last. We do one in this level again, but...
Oh, true.
Yeah.
I forgot that's in the route.
Yeah, it's in the new route. All right, here we go. I don't know where this guy's at. There's usually an enemy down here. Okay, I think he was to my left. I got frame C. No way.
No.
I don't know frame C. I knew that was gonna happen. Oh my gosh. All right, that's fine.
Are you good on lives? Do you need to get the extra live before you death ward?
No, I'm fine. I can afford to skip 1 life. And then I'll need extra lives after that.
Yeah, it is graceful though, because like at least when you do mess it up, you can die and it'll put you back to the exact position that switch puts you back. So
yeah.
Good to retry the glitch.
All right, frame A.
Clean. Yeah, it's such a cool bit clip too because you use the shock spring pad. And all these camera movements is just so he can like have visual cues for when he's doing those punch cancels to know whether he's like getting a frame 1 punch cancel or just jumping in place like you saw earlier.
Here we go again. Why is it not working?
Hop simulator!
Yeah, I genuinely.
No! I fat figured the Z button. No.
Oh, he got it and then fluttered and then it messed up the
no.
positioning. That's crazy.
Oh, that sucks.
Like DeDeLux, I genuinely appreciate the clarification on like why we're doing some of these because I feel like I feel and I imagine a lot of the audience feels like watching those setups with the camera movements is kind of like watching a sport you don't know how to play.
It's just like, oh.
Like clearly there's something impressive happening here.
Very minute, like changes to facing angle and all that. Yeah, it's one precise point trying to get to.
Yeah, there's YouTube tutorials, so you really just, you use those and you'll be golden. You don't have to understand any of the logic, what I do for everything. All right, but this is setup B, so this is a little bit of a different setup. We just wanted to show both setups off.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. All right, shut up, Grunty.
Yeah, Grunty control you too, because like her text box can activate a lag frame, and I do not understand why, but the lag frame will mess up the setup too, but we're just gonna assume she didn't.
Come on, don't do it again. There we go.
Nice, nice.
That's what should have happened. I don't know why, but...
I would personally say that's the second scariest part of the run.
Yeah.
But yeah, no more insane setups for bit clips. There's one in this level, but it's like, it's such a chill one. It takes 5 seconds.
That's the one to try at home if you want to try one.
Exactly.
It's super easy.
Yep. Now we're just kind of collecting our remaining notes and our remaining Mumbo tokens. And this level actually isn't too bad, like, in a speedrun. It's one of the more, like, chill levels. Like, in any percent. 100% might be a different story, but it definitely, it's definitely, like, it's not like a Mad Monster Mansion or anything, where you have to, like, be very precise with your movement.
Yeah.
Of course, just don't fall off the tree.
That's the name of the game.
Yep.
Easier said than done.
Do y'all have a favorite level in this game?
Mine's probably an MM.
MMM? This is definitely mine.
I think I might have missed, like, a token somewhere, so but that's fine. We have a backup in Nabnut's house that we can get.
Nice.
Do you need another life after that CCW?
I do, yeah. After we get out, I can get it as the B.
And hey, if you out there watching want to tell us what your favorite music from Banjo-Kazooie or Tooie is, get that in a donation. I would love to read those out.
There's not a bad song in this game.
Yeah, it's
also true. Yes.
Bangers. Just gonna do a backflip up here, because...
Yeah, but yeah, we have to get like 11 more tokens, and then this is the last level we do as Banjo. Also, that's a glitch to give you invulnerability, so you don't take damage when you fall.
Yeah, that's a very, very, very nice way of getting down there, not having to worry about it. Oh, come on, get that note.
Time for any donations and updates on incentives while we work on this?
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Awesome. We are at just about $6,700 on the Get the Good ending for Avowed. We've also got our Time Spinner bid words open, both of which are looking very competitive. Merchant Crow just ahead of Kobo, and Patricide just ahead of Regicide. We've also got a lot of amazing donations for the Banjo-Kazooie run. Shadow Linky with $100. I remember when the goal was sub 2 for 100%. Great to see how far the game has come for both the N64 and Xbox versions. Much love from an old N64 PAL runner.
Awesome. No, okay. That is why I don't do that usually, but that's fine. Just go back up. Unfortunate. Usually that happens in fall, but yeah, get it, fall. But yeah, boo, yeah, bad joke.
I mean, bad jokes are just in line with the spirit of this run.
It's true, because it's...
Have you all read Gruntilda's dialogue?
No, that donation is so real though. Like, sub 2 used to be like this crazy feat, and it still is, but like, the amount of runners that have passed the sub 2 barrier and 100% is like, it's wild, dude.
Scary jump there, but there's just no hitbox there, so it's pretty easy. All right, and now we're just kind of getting mumbo tokens now. We got all our notes in this season, so I'm gonna go down here, go peck, and get this token, and then there's gonna be one in the corner here.
Nice, did a little talent trot off the edge.
Yeah, the movement in summer is really fun, I think.
Yeah, definitely. All right, yeah. Now we opened autumn, and that will be our last switch that we're going to be using to open a season. So
Yeah, this run never shows off winter.
winter kind of sucks.
Winter's the worst for speedrunning, so.
Yeah, why do you think it's called Awesome Games Done Quick? Come on, guys. All right.
Oh, shout out to summer. Summer games done quick.
Oh, I get it now.
Jumping over that guy too.
Yeah, those guys are programmed where they're like, their eyeballs in front of them, you take damage, but behind them, you don't take damage. So you can just like stand inside of them like snare bearing and you're chilling.
Big chillin'. All right, now we're in autumn. This is where like most of the notes are in the level for some reason. I don't know why they put so many in here. There's like 16 in each season except for this one where there's like 48 notes. So it's definitely crucial that we come in here and get notes in this level or in this season. But yeah, we basically just kind of have to wait for these birds. No way to really, just finesse them. We're getting this note. This way. And then, yeah, this is why we need gold feathers in this run is to, get these notes. You can get them without gold feathers, but it's like kind of slow and kind of annoying to do. But, yeah.
A little scary too, because they deal 2 damage and you don't collect any extra like health in this run.
Mm-hmm. This guy, go. This one's kind of cool. You can kind of like do that and get the note. And, all right. I had an extra to spare. That's nice. But that's all we really need for gold feathers.
Yeah, this part's just super tight platforming.
These leaves are my enemy.
Yeah.
I hate those leaves.
In fall, they're so tiny.
That's the cool thing about this level. Like, it's so dynamic, like per season. Like, if you didn't notice, like the birds get bigger from like spring to summer to fall, and then like the leaf sizes change as well. Like they're little buds in the spring, and then they're bigger in the summer.
The snare bears get bigger, and then they're not even alive in the winter.
Nope.
Naughty's up to like shenanigans every season. Shoutouts Conquer.
Conquer, let's go.
A little slope abuse around the birds.
Yeah, so that's a great use of slope abuse.
Yeah.
Just looks so cool skipping those birds. And then he's pretty much geared up to go back to spring and finish up this level. We're just gonna get these notes and he's gonna do that final bit clip when he exits this loading zone.
Yeah, it's almost over. Bit clip, all those bit clips that we have to do. Finally over. Oh, no, I missed a note. Hold on. Okay, now I'm gonna do that. I don't know why I did that. There we go. Okay. All right, here we go. Okay, why did I fail that? What the heck? Okay, there's like kind of a cue there. You do a little bit clip. I think I just didn't like. There we go.
Nice. More Hop Simulator.
There we go.
Nice. There we go.
It's important to get your steps in while you're sitting at your desk all week watching SGDQ.
That is true.
True.
All right, we're gonna try to get this token without getting hit. And we got hit. That's too bad. And yeah, we're just gonna get these notes, and then we're gonna transform into the bee and do some kind of broken stuff with the bee, which is really cool. And if you're not really familiar with Banjo speedruns, this might kind of blow your mind, so. Actually, I'm gonna get health here, just in case.
Yeah, the bee stuff that like he's talking about is really cool because I don't know, it was found so many years ago, and it's just been a staple in this game, and it's still just useful to this day.
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
Such a busted glitch.
All right, we're gonna do kind of a quick dive here to get this Mumbo token. And we're gonna head over here. Oh no, we're gonna die. Just kidding. All right, please give me a washing machine. It would be so funny.
Come on, Mumbo, clutch up.
Nah.
Saved time.
We're saving time. Dang it.
So yeah, say bye to the bear for a while. Yeah. Bear and bird.
All right, am I doing it for the fans?
You should, yeah. Get the extra life first, though. But
Yeah.
definitely do it for the fans.
All right, we're doing a new RBA clip, never before seen. If Duck did this during his GDQ run, he would have not went over estimates. So I'm doing this.
Called out.
Oh,
I'm doing this for the memes. No.
No.
Okay, one more try, and then we'll just do 765 clip.
Yeah, fun fact, the 765 clip he's talking about doesn't work in Xbox, so this is like what you'd be doing in Xbox.
Ah, okay.
It's optional.
Unfortunate. But we're just gonna do 765 clip. Oh, are we? There we go.
Nice. Another suggestion door.
Yep.
Yeah, what he was trying to do was Brintilda out of bounds, and yeah, there's just like a hitbox, and you can get enough speed, and it will like push you out of the load, or the collision, whatever that word is.
Yeah, that's like a very big time save on the Xbox version because you used to have to do like a really bad version of RBA. It was really annoying.
But
yeah.
TSR Storm himself found that.
And yeah, okay, I'm kind of just like glossing over this, but yeah, we just entered a level early. But as the bee, it's pretty broken, so. But yeah, that's what we're going to be doing is entering the remaining levels as the bee and then collecting the notes. And I think it's really cool. I love the movement for the bee. It's one of the more satisfying moments of the run. So. Get these.
Yeah.
And you want to try to stay in flight as much as you can because walking is very slow as the bee.
There's no way to get out of flight without touching the ground. So sometimes it can either lose you a lot of time or save you a lot of time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is such a cool use too. Engine room gives so many people problems, even in the speedrun, but like, you just kind of fly over everything.
Yeah, and we're using the bee to clip through like a ton of walls and ceilings. It's a very nice way of getting into this area early.
Yeah, the bee's cool too, because in the lair, there's all of those like Mumbo de-transform triggers, and that's actually why we have to go out of bounds when we set up Reverse Bee Adventure, is it lets us fly around the de-transform barrier, and then every other transformation in the game was not expected to fly, so you can just like breeze right through them.
Yeah. And this is a great room. Shout outs to Asmi.
I was just thinking.
Yeah.
Asmi room.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, 810 note door skip. That actually is possible as the B, but there's two chokehold, or whatever you call them, like, reasons it won't work is the B can't fight Grunty, so that's never happening. And you can't actually get the B to that room. It's like one of the only rooms in the game you can't get to the B to.
This is a pretty cool section, though, kind of just like evading the Champas. Because, yeah, you definitely don't want to take damage as the B because, yeah, you can't really attack anything, so you can't get health, and the only way to, like, regain your health is to die, so. Now we're in the kitchen. Okay, this guy actually is in a good spot today. Good. He's usually in the way.
Yeah, these guys can be really annoying.
I was meant to land there, but that's fine. And then the bee just doesn't take damage on the stove there for some reason. Just programmed that way. All right. Oh, I need that note. I'm just gonna get it because I can afford to skip one note, but I'm kind of scared that I don't have enough. But I think I had enough at the 765 door, so I should be fine. Okay, let's go down here. All right, now we're gonna enter here and do kind of a cool B section here, trying to get these notes in flight. Sweet.
Nice.
Yeah, very fast way of getting those notes.
Yeah, this movement is a lot harder than it looks. Like it takes a long time to get consistently good at flying with the bee and collecting these notes in flight without landing.
Yeah, definitely.
It's really hard. When you're flying, you want to be holding B as much as you can because it maxes out his speed, but then also, like, I don't know, there's sections where you got to let go, and yeah, it's just crazy.
What do you mean hold B? You are a B.
I am the B.
Everything
Yeah,
is
that's right.
B.
Everything is B,
Yeah,
true.
no ceiling there, so you can kind of just, void out.
Hey, when would be a good time to chime in with some updates and donations?
That would be a good time, yeah. You can do some now.
Okay, you got it. I just want to let everybody know that we are down to one more run and part of the Avowed run to get that good ending met. We are not quite at a third of the way there. We are over $7,000, but can we get to $10,000 by the time this run has ended? Get in those donations that let us know what music you love, like a couple of people already have done. The Sound Defense donates $50 and says, my favorite song from Banjo-Kazooie is the final grunty battle. It's so energizing and conclusive and really makes you excited to take the witch down. I love it. And Sir Brain with $25 to MSF, my favorite banjo song is Grunty Industries from Tui.
That's a banger. That is a banger.
Certified banger.
Certified banger moment. Yeah, we just used the bee to clip through the top of the Gobi's entrance. I mean, the bee is just so broken. Like, it's pretty self-explanatory. We're just clipping through walls and getting into levels early.
This part's crazy too. He's like, there's a certain, you missed
I need that note.
Certain part of the wall you can like clip onto and he won't lose height, and you just fly through all these notes.
Yeah. Right, I go this way. That's Xbox. Usually you go into the Sphinx on Xbox as the B, but yeah, not on 64 anymore.
Yeah, one of the cool things about like Xbox 100% too is like, since notes save in the Xbox version, there's actually, you do a reverse B adventure in that, and then you'll actually take the B back to levels you've already done as Banjo, and you'll like get certain notes and certain jiggies that are like a lot faster as the B, so.
You go to Spiral too, right?
You go to Spiral Mountain as the B, yeah.
Yeah,
100%.
that's really cool, yeah. Yeah, on N64, not a lot of that. But I think Xbox like Hundo is really cool when it comes to the B. Because you're going into like this level, and you're doing a lot of stuff in it. Trying to collect everything, so.
Yeah. After this level, normally the route would be you go to Bubble Glue Swamp, but we already did that, so you're gonna get to see a really, really cool Clanker's Cavern B route that I think Thunderful added it like 2 months ago.
Yeah. Really, really recently.
Yeah, shout outs to Thunderful too. He was grinding this for like 3 months. He got a 58, first ever sub 59.
Yeah. Big shout outs to Thunderful, the GOAT of this game.
For sure.
Yeah, just collecting these notes. It's definitely harder than it looks, so. And then we're gonna try to get these notes in flight. Okay, I was a little bit too greedy.
Yeah, if you've played this for yourself, especially anytime recently, you know how, and forgive my language on this, squirrely the bee controls are.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely, it's kind of ridiculous. It's early 3D platformer controls, so.
A lot of people don't know this until they like run the game either. I certainly didn't, but like if you hold down the R button while you're flying or swimming, like Banjo will turn so much sharper and it just feels like so much more fluid to control this
Why
game.
are you not clipping? Okay, we can do kind of a cool clip here, but I don't know why it wasn't working there. There we go. Now we're out of bounds, and then we can access this room without needing Beak Bomb to open up the door, so there we go. All right, and now we're just gonna take some damage here and do a Death Warp. Notes, damage. Notes, damage.
Wait, you don't route in the last two notes?
Oh, crap. That's fine. I'll just get an extra 2 in clankers. There's
Okay. I'm so glad I said something.
Yeah. Just remind me to get the extra 2.
2 in clankers, heard that.
Yeah. I have to get all 100 then, yeah. All right, and since there's no ceiling here, we're kind of just gonna go out of bounds, and then I'm at 0 lives, so I'm kind of being safe here, but there you go. Clanker Scavenger early.
Yeah, if you go too far out of bounds, you'll void out, and then if you have 0 lives, it'll actually game you over, so don't want that. This beginning part's so cool.
Yep, and then no ceiling here, so we can kind of just fly over this wall.
Yeah, and so everything he's doing here is cycle-based. You want to like try to have as perfect movement as possible because Clanker has this like this bolt on their head and it'll like shoot up, and every 10 seconds it does that, and so you want to try and get there, like line the cycle up so you can get in like at the perfect time. But you might have to get those 2 extra notes, so.
Yeah. All right, using this to fall all the way down here, come through here.
Skip all the swimming in this level. Just water's a suggestion too.
Yeah, I think this is definitely like the coolest level as the bee, because you're just like skipping so much swimming and so much slow stuff as Banjo. And yeah, you can raise Clanker as the bee, so very, very cool. All right, and then we're just kind of gonna waddle for these notes. Not much we can do here with flights. It'd be kind of slow to try to get these in flight, so. All right.
If water's not real, is Gloop like flying there?
I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Magical powers. Okay, didn't get all the notes there. That's fine though. Okay. Then we're gonna fly into snippets here, mutant snippets. And we're gonna just walk for these notes. Not much you can do here. So, and I don't really like this camera, but that's fine. Bee's like faster than the snippets, so we're good.
Hey, I'm happy to speed read some community donations while you speed round.
Yeah, sure, yeah, that'd be great.
Great. Akira Katayama with $25 to MSF. Hey, gumbo gum. Another year of GDQ, and what better time to make my first donation than during one of my N64 faves? Banjo HP Banjo-Kazooie. Let's smash those borders just as well as Bear and Bird smash gates.
Yeah.
Kaya sending in $5. Always happy to see Banjo runs at GDQ. I'm also glad to give my first donation to one of my favorite comfort games. Good luck, TSR, and good luck to every other runner this weekend.
Yeah, thank you so much. All right. We're gonna do kind of a cool strat here where we try to land on this and then jump down. And then I'm gonna go get these notes up here. All right, hopefully we have 810. I have a backup file just in case, but we should be fine. We're probably just gonna miss one cycle here. There we go. All right, into Clanker.
Hey, don't forget to get those extra couple of notes.
I did, yeah, I already did.
Ah, very good.
We're good.
That's what those 2 alcove notes were.
Yeah.
Normally that's not in the route.
Oh, look at a Jiggy. Nope.
Don't need it.
But I wanted to hear the jingle.
Too bad. All right, and now we're just gonna get these notes, and then we're gonna clip into Clanker's teeth here. It's very easy. Anybody can do this if you bring the B here, so.
9 out of 10 dentists recommend.
Yeah. Fly underneath the water, and then get these notes. Down here, get these. All right, should be on track to get all 100 here, and hopefully we have enough. Hopefully I was paying attention to my note counts. I believe I was, so.
Yeah, this part's funny. B-Banjo's like barely not tall enough to get hit by those saw blades,
Yeah.
so he just waddles right under.
Yeah, we got an extra life with the 100 notes as well, so that's actually nice. But yeah, that's Clankers, that's the last level. And now we just gotta go to Furnace Fun and try to beat the game, hopefully. There's one last trick after Furnace Fun that is absolutely my worst nightmare, so I'm hoping that it doesn't take too long to get, but I mean, it's frame perfect, and it is like the reason why the N64 90%, or this category on N64, oh my gosh. N64 is kind of annoying at the end of the run, so.
Yeah, this glitch is a big reason a lot of people don't run any percent.
Yeah.
I like the glitch.
What am
Doing
I?
100% runs, like, if it's either a bad run or I'm like really close to PB, I'm like, may as well try it.
All right, we can check here if we got 810. Oh yeah.
811.
Yeah, that's what, because, yeah. We got one more.
Overachiever.
Max percent, yeah, let's go. It's not low percent anymore, but that's whatever. I just wanted to be safe for a marathon. All right, we're good though. Very nice.
Who the heck is this? I haven't seen them in like a long time.
Oh, the Banjo-Kazooie, what the?
This is my
Can we bring
favorite
the B back?
video game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I thought this was Buck Bumble for a second. Like,
Buck Bumble.
yeah, great game by the way. Banger intro.
Can my favorite song from Banjo-Kazooie be the Buck Bumble theme?
Yes.
Yeah, it can be. Yeah.
Awesome.
That's +2 clout points. All right, so right here is Furnace Fun. And yeah, normally there's this long sequence. You go through all these questions, you answer Grunty's questions, and then you do some mini games, and you have to watch all these like credits afterwards, but TSR knows a little thing to skip all that.
I think I do. Hopefully.
Hopefully you know it.
Yeah. A thing called Nimpalk Skip. Shout out to Nimpalk for finding this.
Yeah, I hope you were taking notes because these questions are hard.
Oh no. Oh, it's 3. Yeah.
I think we should replace the SAT with this.
All right. Time for a skip.
So there's the death square. And there's 2 pixels in between. He's trying to slide and get into Talon Trot because the board takes away your moves, but on those 2 pixels, you can actually bog handle.
There you go.
Yeah, you can actually use a move. So if you use Talon Trot and then you spam A, it'll keep you on the death square, but in Talon Trot, and it won't like boot you off and kill you into the lava.
I had to do it. Had to do it.
Had to do it.
Yeah. All right, and that's Furnace Fun. One last trick here. Hopefully, you know, it's... All right.
All right, this is called Dog Skip. Door of Grunty Skip. This is frame perfect and super hard.
Yeah, extremely difficult. All right, shut up, Grunty.
Holy!
Oh my god.
First try.
That is crazy. All right, that makes up for like Yeah, I mean, that's better than my PB dog skip, so that's really nice.
That was wild. He also got the egg, like the egg thing there. You just clip through the note door and grab it.
Very, very nice.
Made that look very easy.
Yeah,
I know, yeah.
First try at a marathon is insane.
Yeah, literally like my last no reset did that for 2 minutes. I'm not even joking. Oh, I did that too early. That's fine though. Yeah, I kind of used our eggs there to skip that phase. Hit her all 4 times there. It's pretty nice time save for that.
Gosh, I've seen that so much that just feels normal to me.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Also, shout outs to our donator that said this was their favorite song.
It's a banger song though. It is a banger track.
Family Jewels has a really cool guitar.
Oh, we're going in
cover
first
with
person.
Grant Kirkhope.
Yeah, first person. Oh, come on.
Shrep BKY.
No, I got the good RNG. Oh my gosh. Okay, there's like a 1 in 3 chance that that flight pad will spawn right away, and I got the bad RNG. But that's actually good RNG on Xbox because you can't skip text on there, so.
Yeah, fun fact about this phase, you don't need Beak Bomb. You could actually Beak Bust Grunty for all of these hits, but it's just super, super hard to set up.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, the one Jinjo also comes back here, and he's gonna do a cutscene skip with the Jinjo statues.
Yeah, one last glitch in the run. Ooh, I might be too close.
Nah, you got that.
What? Yeah, I was too close. I got 2 in there. That's okay. That's about 10 seconds lost, but it's cool, but yeah, we're just gonna have to watch the cutscene normally. Yeah. That's all good though.
That would have just made this cutscene happen during the other cutscene and saved a few seconds.
Oh, what are you doing, camera? Not in the right spot at all right now. Come on, there we go. All right, Grunny. It's time for you to get knocked off today, so.
John Janator time. Yeah, you can just like run in circles when she's throwing fireballs too, and she just, her aim does not know what to do.
Ah, so close. That was like a frame off. I was trying to do a glitch called Rocket Banjo there, and it's where you can kind of just like fly in the air, and it's pretty funny. It doesn't save time, but it's like a swag strat. And yeah, time's coming up in a second. Just gotta put the eggs into the statue. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no! I did not realize I was at 4 health. That's fine. We'll just do it again.
Another shout out to the donator that said Grunty's song is his favorite.
That's not good. That might put us over estimate, but that's okay.
And hey, a shout out from the Banjo-Kazooie Grunty's Revenge speedrunning community from Sharpless on the back couch.
GR is such a good game.
Oh wait.
Oh, you didn't get
no. Oh no, that's not good. Uh-oh. I have to like save and quit, don't I?
No, you can just get eggs in the fight, honestly. It's going to be a lot faster than doing dog
fine.
again.
This is gonna be the dumbest fight ever. Oh no. We
yeah.
might have to stop this early, but I mean, we pretty much beat the game. Let's be honest. I'm just gonna get more eggs.
This is a good phase to do it on.
That is really unfortunate.
Oh, what was that fireball? Like broke the foreground.
I should not be wasting eggs either. Yeah, I'm just gonna get more. We have enough feathers? I have no idea. Yeah, we do, okay.
You're still going to be under estimate, so you'll be good.
Hopefully. We'll see. Something has to go wrong in a Banjo run at GDQ. Like it's just a given, unfortunately. Oh, did I hit her 3 times? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I was just not paying attention. That's fine. Where's she at? There we go.
Nice.
Yeah, this is just a really hard category, unfortunately, and stuff like that can happen.
If your egg shots are optimal, you only need like 32, I think. So you should be chilling. You've got like 20 something.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna like evade this. Oh my gosh. I think I have enough. Don't I need like 16 or something? No. I need like 24 here. So I need to like...
Yeah, you need 20 for the Ginginator.
I'm gonna like...
No, you need... No, wait, it's 3 per hole, right? There's a 5.
Because it's like, it's 5... You need 20, I think, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna get it here.
Gaslighting myself.
Oh my gosh, you were brave. I'd be gold feathering.
I don't have any gold feathers. Oh.
Oh.
What the heck? Okay. All right, we got 20.
Just don't miss any shots. You got this.
There's a health right there too, so.
We believe. We believe. Let's bring it home.
Extra for good measure. GG, 0 eggs. That was cool though. A little cool showcase of that, doing that with low eggs. All right, very cool. That was underestimate, but time, yeah. Yeah.
That was really good.
All right, sweet.
That was time.
Yeah,
GG.
yeah. GG's. All right. Bad ending to that run, but I guess you saw something pretty cool. Yeah. With the Ginginator, so.
Make it dramatic.
Yeah, make it dramatic, I guess. But yeah, I think we have a glitch exhibition coming up, so I don't know.
Absolutely do.
Yeah.
Thanks to everyone's incredible generosity of meeting that $20,000 incentive. Speaking of which, we are almost to $8,000 on getting the good ending for Avowed. Thank you, everyone who has made donations towards that. Keep it up. We have one more run and part of the Avowed run itself to go.
Sweet, sweet. All right, I think I need to switch over to my device, so we might need to hide the screen for that, but I don't know.
Yeah, no problem. You do what you need to do. I'm happy to read some donations while we get that
Oh,
set.
I need my EverDrive. I don't have that, do I? Oh, I said the word. Oops. But I need to get that, so... Uh-oh. Can you go get that,
Is it
Didi?
in that bag?
Yeah, it's like in the top. Like, there's a zipper at the very top of the bag. You'll see it. All right. But, all right. Maybe any donations?
Absolutely. I got plenty of opportunity to fill with, to thank everyone who has made everything that's happened so far possible, including this glitch exhibition. $50 from Keegan. Looking forward to an awesome week of speedrunning and breaking donation records. SGDQ hype. Calamity Nolan with a $64 donation to Doctors Without Borders. My favorite fact you can learn about Grunty is she won the biggest butt competition at Witch School. You know what? Good for her. Thomas sending in $50 with a request. Can I get an Ekum Bokum?
Ekum Bokum.
Nico Squeako with $25. SGDQ is one of my favorite times of year. I'm streaming it at work so everyone can watch with me. Shout out to Kale, Dylan, Meredith, and John. Zishi with a summary of the run that just completed with their $10 donation. Breaking the game with an OP transformation, just like it should be.
All right, I gotta probably hide the screen now.
No problem. Metroid Master sending in $20. I can't believe how busted this Banjo-Kazooie run is. So happy to see this game run as it was a big part of my childhood. Also, my favorite song from Banjo-Kazooie is Treasure Trove Cove.
Oh, hold on.
Mike the Gatherer donates $25 to Doctors Without Borders. Greetings, GDQ. Looking forward to another week of great runs. First donation of the week, but it will not be the last. Good luck to all the runners, and stay hyped. $25 in from Super Zambezi. TSR Storm, the legend. Loving your B64 run.
Yeah, we're good now.
And as we get into our glitch exhibition, $1,000 from Zyphon. First time donation get. Thanks for everything y'all do.
Let me get my notes app up. Just got to make sure that I got everything written down. It's just right here. Sweet. All right, so we're going to be showing off our first glitch in the run. Why is it not letting me open it? Okay, whatever. I know what I'm doing. All right, so we're going to be going to Mad Monster Mansion lobby. And we're going to be showcasing a little cool glitch I actually discovered on a YouTube short with like 20 views. And nobody knew about this, so...
I've never seen this.
Yeah, all you have to do is go into this corner, have the camera go inside Banjo, go into first person, then exit, and then you're invisible. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, very cool little glitch. Anybody can do that, so definitely do that if you can. And yeah, you can kind of just like gold feather, do some funny stuff. And I don't know, beak bust. Yeah, I mean, pretty cool glitch. All you have to do to get out of it, go into first person, and then you're good to go. All right, so now we're gonna be going to the 640 note door room. And we're gonna be doing a kind of a funny glitch here. Oh, the water level's not raised. Okay, I'm kind of cheating here. Doing some stuff you're not supposed to, but. All right, what we're gonna be doing is I'm just gonna make a save state. And we're gonna be hitting this third water switch like we did in the run. And we kind of gotta wait for 30 seconds, so I'm just gonna swim to this room and do some funny stuff. So yeah. Swim, swim, swim.
Swim, swim.
Yep, and what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be pausing the game while the water level goes down. And thanks for the hit there. But here in a second we're gonna be pausing the game and the water level is gonna be going down when the game is paused. And when that happens, let's give it a couple seconds. You can kind of just walk underwater. Oh wait, the water level's not raised. Oh shoot. Just imagine we were walking underwater here. All right, that's fine. But yeah, it just disappeared, right? That was super cool magic trick. All right. So now we're gonna be doing enter clinker early. Oh right, that's that. Okay. We're gonna be going into clinkers and clinker lowered. Yep. Sweet, sweet. All right. We're gonna be cheating. Look away. All right. Let me get over here. We're gonna be going down here. And let me just turn on infinites real quick. And we're gonna be trying to enter Clanker early without raising him, so I think that's a pretty cool glitch, so. I think you have to stand like right here, and then I'm just gonna, there's not really any rhyme or reason for this, you just kinda gotta do it until maybe you can get it. I might need to be a little bit closer, we'll see. Yeah, if we can't get it, then we can't get it, we'll just move on.
Is there any category that uses this?
Clankers as Waza, or as the walrus.
That's where I know this from, yeah.
Okay, let me try over here, and then if it doesn't work, then... Usually this works pretty... If you can hear a ding, that means we got the tooth, but if not, then... That's fine. Okay, yeah, it's just the game is not cooperating today. That's okay. We'll do something else. So we're gonna be doing we're gonna be going to Freezy Peak now, and we're gonna be doing something pretty funny. We're gonna be trying to fall into a Sir Slush, and there's a funny thing that can happen if you do that. So, all right, I'm just gonna fly over here because the best place to do is like right here, I think. All right, and then he's like right here, so I'm just gonna make a save state just in case. Ah, okay, that's okay, we'll try it again. There we go. He's just falling endlessly, wee, wee, wee. And then you eventually take damage. So I thought that was cool. All right, so Oh yeah, we could do that. Beak bomb into scarf. Oh, how we get on time? 4 minutes? Okay, yeah, we have plenty of time. All right, so we're gonna be trying to beak bomb into this scarf, and you kind of just like go through it. It's kind of funny. Oh, I think I didn't have enough speed. I'll try it again. All right. All right, let me try again. Wow, okay, the game is just not wanting to cooperate today. That's like so easy. I don't know why it's doing that. All right, hold on. One more try. There we go. And then you kind of just fall to your death. Yeah. Not too interesting, but I just thought it was funny. All right, let's go into Gobies now. And there's a pretty funny glitch that I think I accidentally did during the run, which was kind of funny, but you can kind of like mess with the camera here on the on like poles, like for trees and stuff like that. But I'm gonna do it over here. All right, this one right here is the best one to do that. So if you go into a tree and then press C, left, and A on the same frame. Okay, hold on. You can kind of like turn the camera, and then like the camera will just kind of stay on the tree. It's like very easy to do on the Xbox version for some reason, but on N64. Come on, I'm trying to make it. I'm trying to get a good angle.
Banjo-Tree.
There we go. Okay, it's just a little cool thing you can do there, but yeah, let's go to Mansion. There's a really fun thing you can do here. All right. If you go on the top of the mansion, up here, and you do a very precise jump, you can actually just go straight out of bounds. It's not even that difficult. Oh, okay, we're pooping an egg. Did we get it? Very nice. And then you can kind of go out of bounds here, and then go outside the fence. It's pretty cool. You can access the out-of-bounds water over here as well if you would like to, but other than that, it's just kind of a cool thing that I think anybody can do, so if you want to like jump into the void and you just go, oh no. But yeah. Then we can go into the well. Okay. So yeah, if you go into the well, this actually only works on the 1.0 version of the game, so if you're trying this on like Xbox, it won't work. But if you hold left and flutter, you can just reach out of bounds. That's all you have to do. And then you can, just walk underwater here. And so here's some walking underwater action. Here we go. And then you can, collect these notes, get the jiggy, and I think it's pretty cool.
I've never seen this.
Yeah. And then, yeah, if you kill all these guys, yeah, then you're stuck down here, soft lock, so. All right. Yeah, we can do something in Rusty Bucket Bay. All right. Just go to the main area, yeah. All right. And then we go over here. I think I need to be at low HP, so I'm gonna turn off infinites. Get hit by this guy. All right. There we go. Don't die, please. Okay. Not again. All right, so if you come up here, and then if you hit one of these wrong, you'll take damage, but you can also take fall damage here at the same time, and something funny will happen, so. What? Why did it not work? What the heck? That was so weird. Wait, okay, I might have gotten like I might have like clipped through the thing. Okay, I have a save state for that, right? Yeah, okay, let's try it again. There we go. Okay. And then you die again. You get hit again, and then the music kind of goes away. And then Chronic Keys special, so shout out to Chronic Keys for that one. Yeah, I think we can do Breaking the Boulder. I think this is probably like the coolest one. Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of these glitches aren't like that interesting because, I mean, we just showed off like a 1 jiggy run, so there's so many glitches to get into levels and stuff, so it was already a glitch exhibition at that point.
They're charming, though.
Yeah, definitely. All right, we're gonna go into spring. Hopefully the boulder's there. I need that for the glitch. So some people might know this one. This is a pretty classic glitch, but on like the 1.0 version of this game, you can break this boulder when you're not supposed to. You're not supposed to break this boulder at all. You're supposed to wait until like I think, summer to break it, but if you, gold feather and then break it here, there's an out of bounds camera weirdness. And then you can, there's like Naughty's house here, but wait, is Naughty's house in spring? Does that exist? No, just blank textures. Not supposed to be here whatsoever. So you can kind of just like paddle around and then jump out of bounds. But I think it's pretty cool because like you would think Naughty's house is here, but they just didn't think to, put it there. And then yeah, you can just jump right out of bounds and, fall to your death. And all right, I think I'll probably just end it early because we kind of went over a little underestimate. So thanks so much for watching Banjo-Kazooie at GDQ. And any shout outs before we go?
Shouts to you.
Yeah, I know.
Run, dude.
I know. Kind of a cringe run, unfortunately, but I thought it was pretty cool that we beat Ginginator with only 0 eggs left. So a little cool showcase there of that. But yeah, shout outs to the Banjo community. I started speedrunning this game in 2021. I think it's a very, very nice speedrun to get into. And yeah, there's an Xbox version. If you have an Xbox and want to speedrun, Xbox version is actually faster for any percent for both categories. So I would definitely check it out if you want to, try out any percent and have like more of an easier experience and faster experience with the game. So thanks so much. Awesome.